I'll let you keep the mod. I've got a spare. I don't mind. So now we go to the moon. And we actually got someone to join us. Yeah, as long as I have a spare, I don't mind. Oh yeah, that's the edge.
The stalker is heading toward the void control room. Track the...
Collapse the void, Shadow, so that my fragments may attack. The Tenno hearts will beat their last.
No. If the void is collapsed, the reservoir will be destroyed, and you and the rest of the Tenno will be lost. Get to the void control room and stop the stalker.
Gotta make it.
I didn't want to have to do this, but the collapse is imminent. If the reservoir is to survive, we need to pull the moon out of the void. Here, help me disrupt the void compasses to reorient the moon.
Uh-oh.
There are 3 void compasses that steer the moon within the void. I will disconnect them from the central system to gain control. Supply them with power from your shields while I finish my task.
Nata, you trust this Orokin blood with chiseled weapons from...
Ow.
Keep moving. Another compass needs your shield's power.
Can't scan him.
You cannot stop the inevitable.
The void compasses are all disrupted, but there is one more step. Get to the pendula. Hurry.
What was that?
Orokin, the noise you make will cease now, and forever.
Uh-oh, Hanau's found me. Sorry I can't stick around to see how this all ends, but I've got to save my own skin. Don't forget our deal, Lotus.
These pendula keep the moon stable in the void. Power them down.
So now we gotta deal with this thing.
Security eye. Watch out. Wait. The security eye just destroyed the pendula. Try to
come
trick
again?
it into taking out the rest.
Ow. Ow. He has an impressive ice skin. Excuse me, didn't you just take that blast in the face? Well, I'm just gonna revive myself. Demonata, thank you for the host. How are you doing, my friend? Haha!
The eye is taking out the pendula. Keep it up.
Doing good? I'm doing fantastic. Boom, 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 boom. I get the funny feeling I'm being attacked. No, he's attacking the other dude.
Last one.
Guys, if you're not already, go and follow my good friend Demon Adder. He's an awesome streamer. You're going to be streaming later on today, correct? You're going to be streaming some more Black Ops 3 later on?
It's done. The moon is falling out of the
Skadoosh.
void. Hold on. This will not be
Now.
a safe ride. Get to extraction as quickly as possible.
Whoop.
What they need, Margulis, is to be destroyed.
We get this.
Not
A
human.
drift mod.
No, Hollis, no more destruction. We could heal them. Maybe they're meant to save us.
How can you defend these devils, Margulis, after what they've done to you?
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. They won't hurt anyone. I just need more time.
Hush, my wilted love. I cannot protect you. Tomorrow you must renounce before the sun.
Uh-oh, sentience is starting to appear. I'd appreciate if they leave me alone. I think he went a little too far.
Another job well executed.
Now I think the next quest we've got no choice but to do solo. Like the next part of this quest.
The moon is back in normal space, but the reservoir is in more danger than ever. Hunhao will send his fighters, and the stalker is still coming for you. Move now.
Understood. So yeah, I think this part is completely solo, this bit here. But it also means we're pretty close to the end.
We saved the moon from a void collapse, but Hunhao can now attack the reservoir directly. He must not reach this sacred place.
Shadow, bleed the reservoir until it is desert dry.
This will stop the voices from taking hold.
You still can't deal with this game, haven't installed it yet. Do you get some reward when you complete all of it? Yes, I unlock a very big chunk of this game. Basically, the second dream is kind of like a good turning point in Warframe.
Join with me. Destroy your shame. Become the one I love. Become Nata once more.
So shame on you! You Orican! So perfect on the outside, but you're rotted through and through!
Seven hands raised. For your
Like I say, this quest is going to reveal a big secret of the Tenno. And we're about to see that secret in a moment.
It's about the other rejects we consigned to Lua a few years ago. They're calling it transference. We are desperate.
I'm purposely not doing bullet jumping at the moment, just so the dialogue that's going on can
possessed
finish.
by devil minds.
here is the reservoir. Can't stay, need to run and get some work done. Have a great day. No problem, Demon. I'll probably catch you later on when you're streaming. So this has been hiding in the moon the entire time. There's a little person in a suit. And we just collapse to our feet. Well, collapse to our knees.
Dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
Single touch. And we begin to awaken. Because as the thing that's revealed here, that person we are now carrying, that is us.
But remember your
We
destroyer.
are the Tenno.
This is your only chance to make it end.
What we've been playing as the entire time is just the Warframe we are controlling. And the Stalker is remembering who he is.
Your hatred is too weak, Shadow. Mine is strong. My fragments will finish this.
Tenno. Operator. You're awake now, but you're more vulnerable than ever. Get back to your ship, now. You need to focus your mind to unleash your true power.
Mindless little dolls that we control, yeah, they're just robotic suits. A lot of people did. There's a lot of different things that are out about, like, what are we, who really are the Tenno and everything. And that, like, say, this quest answers all these questions. Like, this entire time we've been hiding in the moon because it's the only way to control the power of the void we've got. This entire time, like, we've been a person, and we've just been controlling the Warframe that we've always thought we were wearing when we're not.
I don't know how much time you have. Descend into the heart of your orbiter.
This
There you will
also
find the somatic link.
unlocks in a compartment on this ship.
fucker. How? Get past him. Get to the link. Focus, Tenno. Use your energy.
Is this quest limited time?
to the
No.
somatic link.
You just gotta do a lot of stuff to get to it.
Again, it needs more power.
Shadow, protect me.
You little laggy on the laptop?
The sky will be as it was meant, Shadow. The old war finally ends.
Yeah, I think you gotta get all your way to Pluto.
No self, no sense, no death. Just a metal puppet dangling on Tenno strings. Only the Tenno's death will end your despair. All your dread-long life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things? You know the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself. What is this?
$13, thank you for the host. Good sir, your support is much appreciated, my friend. Guys, let me make sure I spot this back first. There we go. Finally able to see you. If you're not already, go and follow 13. Amazing streamer, amazing dude, absolutely fantastic. Great community over there and everything. If you're not following him already, go and do yourself a favor. Go and follow him. Absolutely amazing fellow. I've been fantastic, been great. Just completed a major. I've restarted playing Warframe on the PC, so I've completely restarted everything. And we've just finished the second dream quest, a major point in the stories,
Now we fight
as
on
well
two
as
fronts,
the
my
actual
child.
overall game.
The
So
war without
I've pretty much
and
hit
the war
a good
within.
bit of mid game. So now we get to decide how we look. Lovely. Go with that face. Secondary face? What do you mean secondary face? Go with that one. I like that one. Oh, right, so I can pick a secondary face for it to go off. Right, cool. This is the Tenno. This is us. And you don't get this until halfway through the game. You know what? The skin color looks good there, so I'm just going to leave that alone. get some of that blue on. Hairstyle. Like that one. And now he gets the ones that cost you plat. So we'll go with that one. Let's go with crazy blue hair. With light blue highlights. Markings. Any that actually... No, don't want any markings. Inner eye color. So that's just the pupil, right?
We will bring honor to the Tenno.
Yeah, I like that one. Facial accessories, they're all plat things, so we're not going to bother with those. So we've only got the one HUD option, however. Yes! I need plat for that. Assassin. I still need to buy that. Yeah, completely. The graphics look a hell of a lot better on PC, but that goes without saying. Well, yeah, a lot of games do. I mean, one of the things they've also recently done is in one of the latest updates, they turned all like the particle setting stuff that's normally handled by a CPU. And they're also doing this for the Xbox and PlayStation as well. And the CPU no longer handles them because normally it takes time for them to render in the CPU, then send it to the graphics card, then send it to you. They're now making the graphics card directly render like particles and stuff, so you get to see a lot more, a lot quicker, and it apparently makes the game a lot faster, as well as looks prettier, because then the CPU can do more stuff. Lining color. That's why you're not lagging as much? Yeah. They've done a lot of things. I mean, they PC-wise, they make it so this game can run on like dual-core PCs. No, don't lag. Don't lag. There's actually very little apart beyond the basic suit that I like for them. Sleeves. See, I like the basic suit a lot for the outfit. Warband. Primary colors. Are you serious? So go with black. Now, this is where I put the lighter blue in. Oh no, it's letting me do it now. There we go. Sigil. Overall, we're always going to be a Cephalon Suda. You know what, we'll leave that white. Make it really stand up. There we go.
So beautiful to behold. How
that
do you
is
feel?
me, the Tenno.
I'm confused. I thought I was...
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
the soft lines of a hand. My mother's, I think. We were watching the stars, awaiting the jump to Tau. She was afraid.
See, this part, they make you, like, pick choices with very little information.
Jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space. All her crew gone, except the children.
We were just kids, but they were afraid of what we could do. When they tried to treat us like rats, I stood up to them. I wasn't going to let them divide us after what we've been through.
You were so brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you.
These choices really impact anything? I'll explain that at the end, because they show you something at the very end, which these choices don't really make sense with what they tell you to pick.
Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
It kind of reveals a little bit of a story, but like what kind of happened before and how things kind of came to where they are. But overall, these choices, they don't really matter, because the thing they kind of impact on doesn't matter at all, because you can pick anyway, like whatever you want, but they kind of like give you a recommendation based on your choices, and it's just like, with very little information to go on, you kind of just pick certain choices.
She confronted them, even when she knew what it would cost her. Blinded and sick by her work with us, yet in her heart, stronger than all of us.
An origin backstory? Yeah, like I say, it's getting a bit of an origin backstory. So we're finding out about how us Tenno, what it was like for us before, like when we were children, what was happening, how do we get to the moon, and things like that. That's kind of what we're finding out right now for this stuff. So we basically found out so far that we were on a ship going somewhere, and because the Orokin, people of the Void, basically a very ancient race. Best way to think of it is like Assassin's Creed. You got the people that came before. The Orokin are kind of like them people. They were afraid of us because they give us the power of the Void by accident, and we couldn't quite control it yet. We were put onto a ship to go somewhere, and basically everyone on the ship died apart from us because we had the power of the Void. We somehow survived, and a single person was nurturing us, loving us, protecting us from the Void. And this person ends up dying somehow, and the Lotus, the person talking to us, ends up taking over as our mother, looking after us and nurturing us, believing we can bring good to the world, we can control this Void power. So she's put us in a second dream state, like, as a thing, where we were in a dream on the moon, but then we went into a second dream by controlling the Warframe, thinking we were the frame, kind of thing. And through this, we've learned to control our power bit by bit, and slowly, to the point we're not that dangerous anymore. And now, like I say, we're getting all the thing. We fought with honor.
We must have known. I remembered what it was like to be afraid, to be weak. I vowed never to forget that, never to abuse what I had been given. I had a code.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno ways. Do you see yours?
So here you go. So basically, them choices we just made lead to this. Because you can see these little dots underneath. It basically means so many decisions I made recommend me for that type of school, because they're trying to guess my play style off the decisions I've just made. It doesn't quite fit though in my eyes. So my recommendation for anyone, and I've got to get this right. Zenurik is the one I'm going to go for. It's like the one of the most OP ones in the entire game. It's energy stuff. It's fantastic. There's two other good ones, and I'm trying to remember which two they are. I think it's Naramon and Vizarin. I think it's them two. But because one of them basically gives you a insane amount of healing. But the thing is, you get free revives with it. Like when you go to revive a Tenno, you're gonna be sitting there for a while and it's going, oh, right, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and you revive. There you go. With the school that does the healing stuff, you can just go up to them, press revive, and then there you go. They're up. Instant revs. It's absolutely fantastic. And the other one is for melee and affinity, because it gives you extra experience for getting killed with melee weapons. So it's a nice way to level up focus as well as leveling up gear and stuff, which is pretty cool. But overall, I recommend going Zenuric because it is the most overpowered one of the entire lot. So we're going to go Zenuric.
I see a crystal refracting the moonlight. The way of Zenuric. We believed the path to victory was to dominate the enemy. That strength of spirit could overcome any resistance.
Zenuric will be your focus. But we have so much more to do. Here in the orbiter, transfer.
What is that glyph and how do you get it? Well, the glyph that I had on my chest, that's just from joining one of the syndicates. I'll show them in a moment.
Are you ready, Tenno?
Basically, at this point, if we say done, we're happy with our choice. If we say again, we want to go. We want to go to a different school.
Yes, Lotus, I am.
Quest complete. So we have a Zenuric lens, and that's how we get up focus. It'll say we're going to return to our ship in a moment. There we go. So that is the second dream. As obviously I'm recording this, and for those that have enjoyed watching this, I hope you had a fantastic time. I'm going to continue on my stream now, and make sure you pump up along at mixer.com/LumusDigital. I'll catch you all next time on Database in the next video.